And it's Sacramento to start out. Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. James is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's O'Neal in at center.
San Antonio ball.
Now here's Pippen. Leonard outside. And there's a pick. Just 5 on the clock. James with the rebound.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And here's Pippen. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. Can't connect from short range. First quarter of play, a minute in. Leonard against SGA. Uncovered. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Back to Curry. This one for 3. O'Neal pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Leonard. SGA can't get it to go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. BA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's James. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Screen by O'Neal. SGA passes to O'Neal. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. 19-footer. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Curry's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Now James. Back to SGA. Sacramento needs to get off the shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to James. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Clock is at 3. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pippen, pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, no good. The Kings lead by 4. Pass to James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. Both free throws good from James. 1:04 left now in the first quarter. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. And he's going for the oop here. and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, James. San Antonio with a rebound. Pippen pass to Curry. Leonard for three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And it's 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen outside. Now Leonard. 3 seconds left. And he sinks the layup. Leonard's got 5.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Sacramento on top, up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Kings, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4 slot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Curry. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. He's got 5. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And so here's Sacramento. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Chamberlain passes to O'Neal. Now Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo outside. James outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Sacramento passing it around. O'Neal misses.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Pippen outside. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. San Antonio again can't hit.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
And there's James from the arc. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Curry, he's open, and it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
SGA passes to James. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Curry, and he lobs it up. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pippen outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen by SGA. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Wembanyama, no good. The Kings lead by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to O'Neal. Good D by Wembanyama. Now here's Curry. He's covered by O'Neal. Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry. Lots of room. And he connects with a jumper. Curry's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard passes to Curry. Fires top of the key. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Now James. He's got 7. Pass to SGA. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Kings on top. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Spurs trail by 5. We've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Here's Chamberlain. No points yet. Back to James. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. They get it back. O'Neal. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Sacramento passing it around. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Pippen pass to Wembanyama. Now Curry. Over James. Curry's shot is off. SGA with it. 10 points for him. It's James on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And another miss by Sacramento. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Over James. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 15 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here is James. He's got 7. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Basket's good. And it's now only a 1-point Sacramento lead.
But Curry can finish left, right, quick. He can quick shoot you, get you off your feet. This guy's so good on the inside.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game. On offense, here are the Kings. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. SGA finds James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Curry for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Count the basket and the foul! It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Victor Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. They need this. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over SGA. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Well, Stephen Curry, obviously an excellent distributor. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
The Kings trailing. Outside, SGA. And here's James. And a miss there on the triple. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he dunks it down.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Leonard passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Blocked! Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Wembanyama. Leonard inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Wembanyama. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's James. He's covered by Curry. Back to SGA. Lets it fly. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's Curry. Outside Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. San Antonio on top. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Taking a look at the Kings. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with James. And it's Chamberlain in at the power forward position.
Opportunistic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Outside Wembanyama. Curry against James. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 19 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here is James. Shoots. Again, the Kings score.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
Curry against James. Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Curry splashing one down from three.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. The Kings call timeout. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Sacramento passing it around. Here's James. That's short off the rim. Spurs lead by 3. Pippen, pass to Curry. Back to Pippen. Now Curry. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 25 points.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Now James. It's tipped. Pippen outside. Outside Leonard. He launches. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Book it!
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And it's the Kings with the ball. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Now Curry. Let's loose for 3. Oh, it's off. Kings trail by 6. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 31 left in the fourth.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wiped that shot away. Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it, too.
Leonard up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. James against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. 20 feet away and no problem.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
The Kings call timeout. Here's James. Antetokounmpo outside. Five on the clock. It's in!
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Leonard. Leonard, double team.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
LeBron! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for two, Scottie Pippen.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
The Kings call timeout. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
SGA against Leonard. Oh, it doesn't go! And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
James outside, shoots a 3. The 3 ball is down.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
The Spurs call time. victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. KD's shot is off. Wembanyama passes to SGA. Durant with the steal. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
James, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it out for the Bulls. Leonard the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal a screen on Giannis. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Giannis kicks to KD. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Now here's Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. Giannis passes to James. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Giannis against O'Neal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Curry. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago scoring again.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Back to LeBron. Little turnaround. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for San Antonio. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Giannis dishes to Chamberlain. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Chamberlain with a screen on O'Neal. It's tipped. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Shot's good by Pippen.
lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. And here is O'Neal. Pass to SGA. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. A shot by Curry, no good.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Yep, it counts.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to SGA. Here's Wembanyama. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over LeBron. Off target on the 15-footer. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's unreal.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's James. Screen by Giannis. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Chicago ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Giannis kicks to Chamberlain. Curry with the steal. From outside the arc. Here's Shaq. Not stopping O'Neal in close. Wow, what a play.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Curry against KD. Just 5 to shoot. KD, so efficient in there.
Just working his way inside there. Durant, so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
To the inside, Curry. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry can't get it to go. San Antonio trailing here. Pippen kicks to Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Chicago. Curry passes to Wembanyama. LeBron against SGA. Here's O'Neal. Wow, what a play! Unbelievable!
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And that one misses.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for the Bulls, Kawhi Leonard taking 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 4. Pippen kicks to Antetokounmpo. KD passes to Chamberlain. Giannis outside. Back to Chamberlain. Spurs working the ball around now. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Chicago leading by 4. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. That's to Curry. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Leonard, and the basket is good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Here's KD. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. KD's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. Wembanyama high post. SGA with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Leonard. Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. A wide open look for Durant. Here's Chamberlain. Doesn't get it to drop for him. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Wembanyama finds Gilgeous Alexander. O'Neal a screen on James. From deep, SGA. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Previous plays into the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready Thinking about the shot.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Spurs trail by 6. Taking a look at the Bulls. Stephen Curry's out there with SGA. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
James in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's good. James has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And love the awareness there from James. Just terrific at pushing it down the floor and then finishing with style.
Wembanyama passes to Leonard. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Leonard's got his second bucket.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Giannis outside. Here's James. James with another miss. The Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Shaq. That shot is off. Durant with some nice D. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Shaq. Curry deciding where to go with it. O'Neal inside. KD's on him. In transition, here come the Spurs. Crosses over. Pippen finds James. To Pippen. Out to KD. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo shoots over Shaq. It's all in by the Bulls. Up top, Curry, defended by Pippen. Curry can't get it to go.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And here's James outside. Here's Chamberlain. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Bulls leading by 3. 20 feet out. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And he gets the bucket.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo gets to Pippen. Spurs working the ball around now. for the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And 1:01 left to play in the third. He gets it in there. O'Neal's got 8.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
James kicks to KD. A three-pointer, no good. And the Bulls with possession. They lead by 1. Pass to Curry. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
Here's SGA. 8 points for him. Curry wide open. No good on the 3. LeBron James on the wing. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
1 second left. That one, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for San Antonio. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Chamberlain. Durant is out there with Pippen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Pippen with it. Now SGA defending. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over James. It's not going to go for him. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Pippen. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Wembanyama passes to SGA. And here is Curry, defended by Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Giannis kicks to Pippen. Leonard against LeBron. Outside Durant for the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
That's good from Durant. That one misses. And he nails the third.
Yeah, he missed one, but overall improved their situation. They'll take it.
The Bulls call timeout. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. He said to his players, I believe in you. I know what we have. It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, Allie, thanks. Bulls trail by 5. Wembanyama outside. SGA finds Curry. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. Shoots over KD. Fades back. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for San Antonio. Curry with the steal. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Pippen. And that one, good. Pippen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
James!
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, LeBron James, taking 3 shots.
First free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Good on the second free throw. He makes all 3. And so Curry will bring it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. Puts up a deep 3. O'Neal. Check, punishing the defense inside.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
James outside. Giannis sets a screen for James. Here's Durant. He drills the 3.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
SGA against LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls,
What's up?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for
1. San Antonio leading by 6. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his third foul so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Onto Kumbo outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Shaq. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Steps back. Outside Leonard. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Timeout. They're trailing by 8. Outside, SGA. O'Neal tried for the putback, but can't get it to go. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Now James. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the